Hi everyone, it's Rose from Sacred Waters Tarot, here to bring you a timeless reading for the month of August 2024 for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Cross Watchers of Scorpio. Cross Watchers, you can find out a lot of information about your person, okay? Especially if there's no contact going on or some kind of ghosting going on. You know, we still are in Mercury retrograde energy, and we do have a full blue supermoon coming up on the 19th of this month. Whenever you're watching this video, it will be the right time for you to receive these messages though, okay? I'm recording this video on the 14th, so we are days away from the full moon. Please consider subscribing. I love this channel. It's growing slowly but surely, and you guys are commenting and sharing and liking. I really do appreciate it. Helps my channel grow. Leave me a purple heart emoji if you don't want to comment, if something resonates with you. But if someone resonates, maybe the messages won't resonate with all of you because this is a general reading. If you would like to contact me, my information is in the description box at sacredwaterstarot@gmail.com. I also have some Groupon specials going on, so you might want to check it out. The link is there also at Sacred Waters Tarot. And yes, you can find me on Instagram at Sacred Waters Tarot as well. Okay, guys, so like I said, swap it up, flip it, reverse it for whatever comes out for this reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Cross Watchers. Keep in mind, if I'm picking up a male energy, it can be a female energy. Like I said, swap it up, flip it, reverse it for your situation. And let's get into the reading, okay? If you don't know if you have your other placements, you know, Scorpio and Cross Watcher, I also left a link to Cafe Astrology. It's really important to know your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And if you have like 3 or more planets with the same sign, you should be reading for that as well. Crosswatch is another way for you guys to get better insight on your person, whether it's a love relationship, an ex-love relationship, an ex-friendship, a friendship that's currently a family situation, co-worker, boss. It's going to be different for everyone, okay? So, my Scorpio is my gorgeous water signs of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Cross Watchers. I've already prayed over your cards to God and Goddess of the Most High, my spirit guides, my ascended masters, wow, my ancestors, those who walk with me beyond the veil, and my guardian angel to bring you these messages. Okay, let's get into your reading, guys. I'm definitely feeling this retrograde, guys. I don't know about you. Can't wait for it to be over, but still staying positive through the retrograde. You know, some people do thrive during the retrograde. So, you know, it's just about working harder and having more patience every day. Not to bring in anything new into your life until the retrograde is over, and then maybe like a few days or maybe even a week after, let Mercury realign. Okay, so I think we're talking about like going into September. The first few days of September will be okay to restart, you know, not restart, to start something brand new. I might even wait, you know, maybe another 7 days. So if the retrograde ends, I believe on the 28th or 29th of this month, I would probably wait until September 5th or 6th or 7th to start something brand new. But this is a good time to rewrite, renegotiate, review, redo, reconnect, reevaluate, declutter, you know, anything that's, you know, rearrange furniture in your house, anything like that is good for you to do. Any ritual that you've done already, you can still do. As long as you've done it before, just don't do any new ritual. Don't work with any new deity. Don't do a ritual you haven't done before, any kind of ceremony. I would wait until after the retrograde, but that's just me. You know, you take it how you feel. Go with your own intuition. Okay, so let's get into it. So the recent past regarding current energy is the Empress in reverse. Strong Taurus energy, sometimes Libra energy. Okay, I'll get into it. The Empress in reverse is just like I said, the Empress in reverse. Now the Empress upright, she is like the mother of all. Like she's like the mother goddess, you know. She's like the divine mother. She is very fertile. She is very creative. She's very psychic. She's very nurturing. She is just wonderful wife, wonderful lover, wonderful mother, wonderful caregiver. If she's not a mother, she nurtures animals, other people's children. She just really like how do I say this? I always talk about when the Empress comes up, I always talk about my maternal grandmother, who was a Taurus. She was actually Aries Taurus cusp, and she raised me like like I was her daughter. And, I lost her when I was 23 years old. That's many years ago now. But I think of her every day, and she's just always on my mind. And I still feel her. She was the most amazing person in my life. And when the Empress is reversed, it's exactly the opposite of that. So, for those of you who maybe have a Taurus female mother figure in your life, there seems to be an issue in the recent past regarding your connection. This can be you if you are somebody who's having problems conceiving or has had problems conceiving, especially if you have Taurus somewhere in your chart. Check out your chart, okay? Um, it can also be, a family member. In some cases, can be your mother, your aunt, your sister, maybe a mentor that you thought was good and not so good. The Empress in reverse is not is the like is not she's not a good mother. She's not very maternal. She thinks solely about herself before doing anything, and whatever psychic gifts she has, she uses it for the darkness, for the negative, to control people. So, it's not really a good thing to see in a reading to start out for the recent past, but it is the recent past. And that is why we do these readings. Okay, the Taurus energy female has been coming up a lot. The Empress in reverse and upright has been coming up a lot. So let's just see what this is for you, Scorpios and Cross Watcher. The Queen of Cups upright, amazing to see. Okay, so Scorpio, you showed up in your own reading, okay? You could have a female friend or a business partner, or, maybe you're involved with the Queen of Cups romantically. She is psychic. She is nurturing. She is intuitive. She's a great mother. She's a great friend. She's a great sister. She's a great coworker. She's a great wife. She's a great partner, girlfriend. It can be a male, because this is general reading, but I'm getting a lot of female energy just to start off, because the Empress is definitely a female, okay? The Queen of Cups can be you, sweetheart. It really can be, Scorpio. You're probably psychic. Scorpios do have many psychic abilities. Cancer and Pisces, forget about it. We're natural born empaths. Crosswatcher, maybe you are a Cancer. Maybe you are a Pisces. Maybe you are a Taurus, it's going to be different for all of you. But we go from the Empress in reverse to the Queen of Cups. So I feel many of you are getting guidance. Maybe you're contacting some psychics, some mediums online, maybe in person. Maybe you are a diviner in some way. Maybe you work with rune stones. Maybe you work with the tarot. Maybe you are a medium. Maybe you work with the goddesses. I work with my deity on an everyday basis. I'm a psychic tarot card reader. Many of you are natural empaths. So maybe some of you have a platform, or you're working it into your how do I say it? Working this into your energy, especially with the full moon coming up. We do have the waxing crescent moon right now. So many of you are maybe feeling this waxing crescent moon for love. Maybe love is coming in through this waxing crescent moon. It can be someone from your past. It can be a new love. It's be different for all of you. Like I said, swap it up, flip it, reverse it for your situation. And, you can hit me up for reading, okay? So, I also feel like, many of you might have had an advisor or a mother figure, or a mother that was, just the Empress reversed, not the mother that you had wanted, not the mother figure that you want, not the mentor or boss that you wanted. But it looks like you're better off on your own, Scorpio and Crosswatcher, because you're in your current reading with upright, okay? Like I said, Scorpio men that are watching this can be your wife, this can be your girlfriend, this can be someone that you just met. After dealing with somebody that maybe it didn't work out with. Scorpio men, maybe you're divorced from this Empress in reverse, okay? Especially if she's got strong Taurus placements, okay? Yeah, it could be Taurus moon, Taurus rising, Taurus moon. It could be, you want to check out their birthday and see. For females who date females, this could be your ex as well, and now you're meeting a Queen of Cups. Maybe you're just alone, and you're trying to heal thyself from the mother wound, or from the relationship. You need to maybe do some cord cutting or whatever, to release the toxic relationship, or the toxic memories. If you grew up with this Empress in reverse, I'm very sorry. Like I said, do some inner child work, do some healing, do some sacral chakra healing, do some whatever you need to do to get rid of this Empress in reverse energy, you know, because it's in your recent past, I see that you are getting better with this. So there is huge improvement here. Whether or not you're seeking counsel from another practitioner, that will be for some of you, or this is actually like a mother energy that you have to deal with and that you're trying to heal from. Some of you may be estranged from your mother, in which case I'm sorry, I know a lot about that. Um, but like I said, it's going to be different for all of you, okay? So let's just see what comes up. Two of Cups in the reversed. For many of you, this is a relationship that's no longer, okay? This is a relationship that's done, okay? And it's with you and somebody else. Now, this can be an ex-friendship, okay? It can be a friend that you had an argument with, and now you're trying to heal from the toxicity of the friendship, okay? And you're deciding to cut cords with this person and move forward and not have anything to do with this person. So maybe, some cross watchers, maybe you're wondering what's going on with Scorpio. If you have Taurus strongly in your chart, or maybe you know a friend that they are estranged from, you can see that Scorpio wants nothing more to do with this person anymore. They want to move on. For many of you, like I said, this is a mentor that, that was very hard on you, very mean to you, very cruel to you, and you are dealing with it now as an adult and you're breaking away from it. This could be, your current partner that you're breaking away from, okay, for whatever reason, and you're doing the right thing, okay, because the Empress in reverse is not a good person, not a good woman, okay. Yeah, I see the separation. It would be for the best, and I know that you feel better in your energy right now, Scorpio, okay. Cross watcher, maybe you need to see, maybe you're guilty of something, maybe you hurt Scorpio, cross watcher, and they don't want to have anything to do with you in the future. That could be the situation, or you could be the bystander. This could be a family dynamic of certain women in the family, or a particular woman in the family who believes that she is the matriarch, the empress of the whole family, and she is not. She may be someone who fools people. And so what I'm saying is other people in the family, especially children, she is nice to, okay? But when it comes to, rearing and raising and advising you in your childhood or in your life, she is not nice to you. So you're the one who has to deal with this, because other people seem to not have the same reaction from this female, especially if she is a mother to you, and with that I'm very sorry. You are releasing it, somehow. Overall message. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yep. This is definitely an ending. We have the Knight of Cups here in the reverse and the Queen of Cups in the upright. So it can be where, this is another female or another male in your family that actually is saying to you, you know what, I see what you're saying. I see what you've said for years, how this person mistreated you and how you need to heal the mother wounds and how you need to heal your inner child. I'm starting to see what you're saying, and I believe you're doing the right thing. So I support you in separating yourself from this very low vibrational female. This can be a mother-in-law. This can be an aunt. Okay, this can be a sister. Okay, it can be an ex-wife. So the Knight of Cups reverse is I feel it's an energy. I feel it's a message coming into you. Like when you do separate, you may want to block this person. This person may already be blocked. I feel like communication cannot come in at all because you have them blocked on all socials and on your phone. Okay, so the only way to contact you would be through email or actually show up at your door. But I don't see that happening yet. I'm going to see. Spirit, let me get some more information about this. Empress in reverse. But I like the Queen of Cups here in the upright position. You're doing the right thing, Scorpio. You absolutely are doing the right thing. You're following your intuition. You're letting it go. But it looks like there's a message that comes through. And I want to see if it's going to, that's going to be the one that, the straw the straw that breaks the camel's back. Okay. This can be a bully female. I just heard that from Spirit, a female bully. Someone who, you know, tries to bully you around, thinks that you're, a pushover, you know. Cross watchers, if you're a Cancer or a Pisces or a Scorpio, that sometimes you can be, if you have that somewhere in your chart, or if you're reading for Scorpio, I feel like I'm reading for many cross watchers that have Scorpio in their rising, Scorpio in their moon, Scorpio in their Venus. Maybe you have a stellium of Scorpio. Check out your natal chart because I'm picking up on that. Here we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So this is going to bring you much peace, Scorpio. Okay? This is going to give you much peace. The Empress in reverse can only take so much from you, okay? Because they don't have any light, and you are full of love and light, and they want that. But I see that you're being consulted, divinely guided, okay, right now, to break away. And the future looks like you do, especially with this Knight of Cups in reverse here energy. I feel like you're doing whatever you have to do to put up walls around you. When I speak about inner child work, and I have the Five of Wands here in the reverse, that is a fiery energy. Maybe some of you are Sagittarius rising, or maybe some of you have Sagittarius in your moon. Maybe you have Sag places, or maybe you're just doing some candle magic to get rid of this, to heal thyself. It is part of your ritual with more water. Maybe you're not. It's also has to do with the solar plexus, and the sacral chakra, which can be, aggravated, especially if we have issues when, and this is somebody that's raised us or someone that we know in our family for a long time, and they've been around us in our family since we were children. Okay, I'm picking up strongly on that. Men, if this is your mother, I apologize. I'm sorry. Maybe she doesn't like your wife, who's a Scorpio, or another water sign. But I'm reading for Scorpio, so maybe she doesn't like your wife. Maybe you are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio male, okay, and you're reading to see, what is going on. Why is your mother attacking you right now, or why is your mother not being received well by your wife or your significant other, your partner for a long time, your fiance, whatever the situation is, okay? It's giving you peace right now, just being away from the Empress in reverse. Something might have happened, like I said, with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Something might have been revealed. Something might have gotten spilled. I'm going to clarify more. I want to see what happened exactly. I spoke about this before, like in families where there's generational crosses, or someone's crossed in a family, or like the generation has like a curse in it, and it comes out through the generations. Um, Knowing that it's there, knowing that there's something in the family gene, or something in, like, it doesn't have to be an actual bloodline. It could be just a family dynamic, extended family. Okay, and that there's something wrong. Somebody has crossed or placed a cross on this family to cause problems and chaos and mayhem. That could have been what happened, and you're recognizing it, and that's half the battle right there. So that's why I feel like the five of wands in reverse is reversed, because that is like a moment of peace, a little reprieve. You're able to breathe peace. So something has been, something has occurred to shed light on this Empress in reverse. Strong Taurus energy. Wishes unfulfilled. For some of you men or females that date females, or currently married or partnered up with a female, this can be that somebody was not able to get pregnant for a long time, and they've decided that they're not going to try anymore. Okay, that will be for a very few of you. Okay, because the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card, but here it's reversed. It can also be that this Empress in reverse had promised you something, and they never delivered it to you. Okay, so that may have caused some kind of riff, or somebody else was witness to what they said to you. They promised you something, they didn't give it to you. So that's why you have some kind of like help and you know, support through the situation. Okay. Yeah. So the Six of Pentacles. I always see this as a Libra card. So Scorpio, maybe some of you have Libra strong in your chart. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but because of the scales as justice, I always consider Libra. I feel that this happened at a family gathering, a family get-together. It could have been a mini vacation, nothing major. It was like maybe just a barbecue or a big mini vacation or some kind of family get-together. Maybe you guys do Christmas in July, or maybe you guys go away the same time every year, the same place to a small little place, or you get together a lot in the summer with your family. And this Empress reverse is always there. Um, Somebody noticed besides you, Scorpio. Now let me know, cross-watcher, maybe you're a Libra. Somebody noticed that the Empress in reverse takes a little bit extra for herself when it comes to food and cake and wine and something that you bring to the home. If you go and visit somebody at home, I don't know. Us Sicilians, we never go anywhere empty-handed. I don't know about you, but I know many cultures do the same thing. We bring food, we bring cake, we bring wine, we bring soda, we bring candy, whatever. Okay. Here it's like, well, you make a dish and you bring it. That's just how my custom is. So I'm sure many of your family customs are the same way. Here it looks like the Empress in reverse. Um, Maybe you were the host of this event and they brought less to you but more for everybody else. Maybe a certain food or something that you do not like, they brought that there, and somebody noticed that, yeah, the Empress in reverse, Taurus, whoever this person is, this wannabe matriarch, always brings something to Scorpio's house that Scorpio doesn't like. Okay, or Scorpio doesn't care for it. Maybe it makes you physically ill, physically nauseous. I see like stomach issues here. This Empress in reverse could have nauseated the hell out of you. Okay, I'm getting that strong message. You were just like, oh, I'm sick to my stomach. I can't take it anymore. I need to move on, move forward. She's always meddling in my life and nobody else sees it. I'm the only one who sees this. Maybe men, Scorpio men, you're seeing this about your own mother, how she treats your wife or your partner. Okay, and you're like, I'm not going to have this anymore. No, you either treat my wife with the same respect you treat me, which I don't think you were treated so well by this woman. And now you're really seeing it, Scorpio men. You're really seeing it, playing out in your real life. Well, you have your own family dynamic, and you can see that this your mother or your aunt or your sister um, is doing to your wife or your significant other what she has done to you as a child and as an adult. Let me know, guys, in the comments, because that's the scenario for many of you. Now, this can also be a friendship, okay, Scorpio, where you have an Empress in reverse friend, strong Taurus energy, can be Libra, absolutely Libra here. Okay, this is either a Taurus or a Libra, or you're not knowing that Taurus has strong Libra in the chart. Okay, it's going to be different for all, because she could have Taurus moon, Libra sun. Swap it up, flip, reverse, like I always say. Check out their natal chart. Check out your natal chart. Okay, so you're noticing, or you have noticed, and somebody else picked up on the fact that they don't ever give you what you want or what you like. When you like, they promise things, they future fake with you. Okay, and then they future fake with now your significant other, or maybe a friend or a family member seeing all this future faking, love bombing, whatever they want to do to, keep you reeled into them. And then when they have you alone, or they have you around others, they will go for the jugular, and they will make you sick to your stomach with the comments that they make, or the comments that they do not make. Okay, so this is a web here. This is a web weaver. Okay, and you're not about that, Scorpio. You are not about that. Okay, and you're highly intuitive, and you're picking up on this, and now you have somebody else to see what the Empress in reverse has been doing for all these years. Like I said, many of you are healing your inner child because of this. Okay, let me see what's going on in the future. The Emperor, beautiful. So you have This can be a husband and wife where the Empress is married to the Emperor, strong Aries energy, sometimes Taurus. Okay. The Emperor is a father figure, a husband, a grandfather, a mentor. He is faithful. He is honest. He is loyal. He is hardworking. He has assets. He takes care of his children. He takes care of his pets. He takes care of his employees. He's somebody that you would want to be with for the rest of your life. If it's not, if it's a romantic partner, you know, this is somebody that you can depend on. This is a very powerful man. Okay, full of very noble ways, if that makes sense to you. There's no ego here. He's very humble, but he has a lot to offer. Okay. This could be someone who has passed over, maybe a father figure who has passed over, a grandfather. Scorpio, where maybe you're going to have a dream of this emperor if he's not somebody in the real life, if you don't have an Aries male in your life, but I'm getting a divine, well, not so divine. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy. Now I'm getting divine masculine energy. Okay. Some of you will have a dream where your father or grandfather come through. You have a visitation and they will tell you, break away from the Empress in reverse. Okay. I know all your life you've suffered, you know, I know what they've done to you. They would never write to you. They always gave more to everybody else and never to you. They were cruel to you. Now it's time to break away. I'm watching over you. You know, this can be maybe a saint that you work with. If you're, I don't like to bring up religion, but if you're a Catholic, maybe it's Archangel Michael energy. Okay. Um, a male deity, a male that's passed over, or a male in the living. Could be an uncle, could be a father, can be your husband, Scorpio, saying, I see what my mother's doing to you, or I see what your mother's doing to you, or your aunt, or your friend, your so-called best friend or friend. I see what they're doing to you, and I'm on your side. Like I said, I saw the help here, but now it's like, really coming through. Because I'm seeing the Knight of Cups in reverse. It's strange. I'm seeing it as help because it's kind of like the proof that you need to move forward, because now someone is actually on your side regarding a negative message. Somebody didn't, promise you or give you what you needed. The Nine of Cups can also speak about, nine is gestation. Like I said, some of you could not, could not get pregnant. You decided not to. Okay, you're just gonna be happy with the children in your family that you have. You're going to work on yourself and you're going to get a pet, adopt a pet, and just be a great aunt, a great mentor, a great, best friend's child's godmother, godfather, something like that. That's fine. That's for some of you. Okay. But also, this could be maybe how you've always felt, even when you were in the womb, in your mother's womb. That there was already a resentment starting. I'm so sorry if that's the case, but we don't have to take that with us. We can break those, cycles. We have the power to do that. And I see you have the power and the protection and the help, whether it's from beyond the veil or a male figure in real life. It'd be different for all of you guys. Please let me know, reach out to me in the comments, because this is very serious. Your life will never be the same again, okay? But it's going to be better for you once you do the work, once you do the healing. And Mercury retrograde is when things, resurface from the past. They come back. So we're going to eclipse season in September, right? That's going to be, where things come up from the past, either to be healed or removed forever. It's going to be quite the full blue super moon in Aquarius. For all of you want to check out on YouTube, some astrologers, they'll tell you, they timestamp, for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, especially your rising, and they will tell you how it's going to affect you in your natal chart, and you can watch, how it's going to affect your family member, if you're a significant other, if you have a significant other, because I do see somebody else here, having your back. This can also be a friend or a family member. Okay, let's see about this message. I want to know more about this message. Page of Pentacles. We have a lot of people here. Page of Pentacles can be your child. It can be a messenger, okay? The crows and ravens are also often messengers of spirit, okay? Receiving you, sending you like a heads up that this person is going to come through saying something very nasty, or that somebody else lashes out at the Empress in your favor. With the Emperor here, I'm getting that energy. Somebody sticks up for you finally. Somebody else says finally sticks up for you when you're sticking up for yourself. Okay, and that's not because nobody cared. They just didn't know that it affected you that way because the Empress in reverse wasn't showing that side of them to other people. But now there's all these other people awakening. So the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So it can be where the Empress, contacts you, you know, um, nicely at first, and then goes in for the kill. And then that's it, you block them. And then you have support. Let's see what this breakup is. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yep. Strong Sagittarius energy. Yeah, I feel like you're going to, Crosswatcher, if you're here because you're blocked, or you know who the other person is that's blocked, they're going to stay blocked. Because if Scorpio was to stay in communication and have this person in their life again with no boundaries and constantly be a victim of their circumstances, of their darkness, eventually what's going to happen is they're going to have a series of unfortunate events happening to them in their lives. Okay, and it might not happen right away. It could be around Sagittarius season, which is mid to late November into December. Okay, I did mention Christmas in July. Okay, and we do have some fire here. So yeah, you don't want this bad energy to follow you. You don't want this Wheel of Fortune. This is bad karma. This bad karma belongs to the Empress in reverse. It's not yours to carry, Scorpio. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not yours to carry. The Empress in reverse wants to give you all her misfortune and give it over to you and destroy your relationships, okay? They don't want to see you happy at any cost. I don't care who this person is. They do not want to see you happy, okay? They want what's yours and they don't care. Okay, it's like almost like I want what's mine, and if you can't have it, then nobody can. That's the Empress in reverse talking. Okay, so I think I'm making myself very clear, but the Emperor is not going to allow it. I don't even think the Emperor will be married to this Empress. So for many of you men, Scorpio men, maybe you have Aries rising or Aries moon, or you just embody the energy of the Emperor. Okay, and you're like, I'm going to get away from I'm gonna get away from my children's mother, or I'm gonna get away from my significant other, because I'm seeing now, if it's not your mother or your mother-in-law, I'm seeing now what this woman does to my children, what this woman does to me, because we do have a child here, okay? This could be an older child and a younger child, be different for all of you, but like I said, this all can be a message coming in that sounds stable and grounded, and then it gets very messy. And we don't need this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We don't need bad luck. Yes, bad luck only lasts for a certain amount of time, but we don't need this in the future. Okay, so let me just pull more, clarify the Emperor more. Yep. 10 of Cups reverse. A lot of you are getting divorced, and a lot of you are just saying goodbye to this family dynamic. Okay, in other words, what I mean is, now that you have the support and the Empress in reverse is being revealed, especially as we go towards the full moon, okay, her darkness is being illuminated by your light, and you have protection here. This family dynamic will be no more. Now, for some of you, it's divorce, but not everybody, because the Emperor is here, and the Emperor usually stays married, okay? So it's not like a divorce. It seems like it's somebody in the family, whether it's a mother, mother-in-law, aunt, or, niece, cousin. This is a woman who's, I would say 40s, 50s, even 60s, okay? You're not going to say yes to this event. You're not going to say yes to this holiday that you usually go to. As long as the Empress in reverse is there, I'm not going. That's what Scorpio is saying. As long as the Empress in reverse there's, I'm not going, Crosswatcher. It's going to be different for everyone, but this definitely looks like this Emperor comes in and says, no more. I'm not allowing you to do this anymore to Scorpio. whatever Scorpio is to me. Scorpio, keep in mind, like I said, cross watcher, keep in mind, like I said, you could have a visitation from a passed on father figure who tells you to end this relationship with the Empress, whoever she is to you. And if you don't, something's going to happen that is not going to be fortunate for you. There can be money loss. There can be loss of a relationship. It's it can be misunderstandings with other family members. Okay, it can be a streak of bad luck. You keep getting a flat tire every week. You keep losing money. You keep owing. You're late on your bills. You get laid off from your job. All these horrible things that I really don't want to get deeply into can start to happen again for you as we go into come out of the summer months and we go into the fall. Okay, because this is Sagittarius. So I did say Sagittarius moon, so some of you do have Sagittarius moon. Okay, but whatever it is, you're being divinely guided by this Emperor to do what you have to do to get the Empress in reverse out of your life for good and move forward. And you know it's the right thing to do. And I'm glad you have the support. I'm glad you're not being seen as like, oh, you're crazy, or you're making this up, you're putting too much into it, the Empress Reverse doesn't do this. And that's no longer now. Now you have the support. Everybody's eyes are wide open. But you're being divinely guided to remove yourself from this toxic Empress in Reverse. She's gonna drag you down to Chinatown any chance she gets. Okay? So for many of you, I'm sorry, men, this is your ex-wife, somebody you have kids with, but you're ending that. Okay? Ex-fiance that you have kids with, you're ending that. Okay? Or your mother, you're no longer allowing her to be around your wife. Your mother-in-law could be doing this to you, a Scorpio man, cross-watcher men. And you're like, I'm not dealing with my mother-in-law anymore. One mother's enough. I don't need another one. I'm sorry to laugh, guys, but oh my God, this does happen. This happens a lot. This happens a lot in families and friendships too. People that we know for years. And we're like, why do we stay friends with you for years, right, Scorpio? When you do nothing but, talk down to me, put on a show in front of other people to bring me down. Why am I friends with you? I don't have to be friends with you. But for whatever reason, there's some kind of trauma bond. Absolutely, we can have people that are not romantically related to us in our lives that keep showing up in our lives as friends, okay, as co-workers, as bosses, whatever. But for whatever reason, there's a traumatic bond. There's a connection, a tie that needs to be severed. It can be past life, or it could just be like I said in yesterday's video, same demon, different body. Spirit will bring in the same type of person in your life till you put up your walls and say no more. No more of this. No more of this future faking. No more of this pretending to, care for you and be your friend, and then really ripping you to shreds every chance they get. No more. So it's something that you would have to, work on. Do the energy work, do the clearing, do the healing, and I see that you're capable of doing everything that you want to do. Okay, and you're being divinely guided to do this. Okay. And it's going to make you much happier. You're going to be a much happier person, Scorpio. You're going to be a much happier person, cross-watcher, okay? And you have support here, okay? You don't need to be friends with this person anymore. You don't need to have a family tie with this person anymore if they're your blood, or if they're not your blood and they're related, but by marriage or whatever. I can see a lot of that is ending, or you just don't need to deal with this person anymore. You could still have your other friends and your other family, but this person's out. You put your walls up. You set up clear boundaries. Okay? Let me see this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're going to need some rest. Four of Swords. You're going to need some rest when you finally do what you have to do. Or I feel like for some of you, you're doing this now where you're cutting out the Empress. She's already been cut out. Or you're speaking about doing a cord cutting ceremony. Look that up, guys, okay? Or your prayers to release this relationship or whatever it is in your life, okay? It's going to take some rest, some prayer, some meditation, okay? And that's only benefiting you in the long run, only benefiting your future, your children in the long run, your future, okay? Maybe you're single and you don't have anyone. All of a sudden, you cut off the toxic mother or the toxic stepmother or the toxic, ex-mother-in-law, and boom, the man of your dreams shows up, the emperor, okay? That can totally be the situation here, Scorpio, for my single Scorpios. Women, the same thing. Men, the same thing. Whatever your sexual orientation, it doesn't matter. There's the emperor here who's going to help you out. This can very well be a new partner, okay? After being tormented by your mother or by your mother-in-law, by your friend's mother, by your friend. All of a sudden you cut this Empress in reverse out and boom, here your twin flame shows up, your soulmate shows up. Okay? Maybe they have a similar situation with you, cross-watcher. Maybe that's why you're watching this. So you're going to help each other because you have the same, you had the same scenario growing up or the same situation with a toxic friend or family member if it wasn't a parent. Okay? Yep. So I see the Four of Swords is getting the rest and relaxation. Maybe you're gonna, get a little getaway for yourself. Maybe you're gonna go away with your partner for a little on our vacation to get, to allow this to manifest while you're not there. Because when we do some type of manifestation to clear it, we need to give it room for the energy to work, especially during the retrograde. That's why maybe some of you are waiting a few days after the retrograde. If you've already done something like this and you need to redo it, then that's fine. Okay? But otherwise, you're waiting. I feel like you're waiting a little bit. But you've already done some work. You've already done something for sure. Yeah, it's definitely revisiting you with the retrograde. And Spirit is saying, if you don't take care of this, you don't, sever the bond without, with harm to nobody, just, spiritually separating yourself from this person, it's going to come back with vengeance, because Spirit is saying to you, get rid of this. We're supporting you with this. Get rid of this energy in your life. Get rid of this toxic person's energy in your life. You're not wishing that person harm. You're not wishing that person to go on to the next victim. That's not what you're doing. You're wishing this person to have no more power over you, wishing them that they find God and they heal themselves, and that they don't do this to anyone else. And that's how you really move forward. Okay? Because saying, oh, find your next victim, that's really not the way to do it. That's not the way the universe is going to respond to you in the way you need it. Okay? So you really need to be clear about how you word your petition, or how you, when you meditate, when you pray, how you say what you want to happen for yourself with harm to no one else. Because other people do love this person, and this person does love other people. They just don't show you the love. They don't show you the respect. I'm not saying that they don't love you, just for whatever reason they have it out for you. It can be, like a sister who's, like constantly, two sisters that are constantly at it, or two cousins that are constantly at it. Okay. It can be like a friend, rival, always like competing with each other, always like that. You're done, Scorpio. You're done. You're finished with that. And your life is going to get much better as long as you make the promise to yourself that the Empress never gave you. And gift yourself something. Gift yourself something, Scorpio. Gift yourself something, Crosswatcher, okay, for what you've been through. Because you're doing the work, and it's not easy. But you don't have to be this victim anymore. You don't want to be seen as the victim, and you're not. Maybe people told you in the past that, oh no, you just pulling the victim card, and you weren't. You weren't. People saw. People started to see, and it gave you some kind of reassurance. Maybe the last blow that you had with this Empress reverse was just like really the straw that broke the camel's back again, is what I'm hearing. And you're just like, you make me sick. I actually feel like, okay, you make me sick. And I need to, you physically make me sick for what you say and what you do that other people don't see. But now they're here to see it. So, okay, guys, this was a tough read, but listen, things are going to get better. I had a feeling that this reading was going to be about a toxic individual or a toxic situation. I had a feeling. So I took out my Goddess Kali oracle. Goddess Kali is a strong, powerful mother goddess deity of the Hindu pantheon. She is seen as fierce and seen as, sometimes scary, but she is not that at all. She just appears that way because she banishes the ego, completely annihilates the ego, takes away the fear, takes away the narcissism, takes away all that negative stuff for you to evolve. And if you've never worked with her, maybe you want to check her out. But I'm going to give you a message from her. She is absolutely gorgeous. She is a divine mother. I have worked with her through the years. And she is tough, but she's probably the mother I've always wanted. And I think a lot of you can say that. The mother you always wanted, the mentor you always wanted. I'm going to give you a message here from her. The gorgeous mother goddess Kali, Kali Ma, she's also known as. And her counterpart is Lord Shiva. Okay, so let's just see which card wants to come out. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna pick one out. Oh wow. Okay, let's see what this one says. I'm gonna read it to you guys. Excuse my language. Lalita Tripura Sundari. Okay? A chapter in your life is closing and will not be reopened. Oh my God, how much does that resonate, guys, with this reading? This will be reason for celebration. Wow. Whatever you need to release. I did speak about going away and getting away from it for a little while, right? Whatever you need to release right now shall create the space for what is divinely destined for you to manifest through her grace. Speaking of Mother Goddess Kali. Okay? You shall enjoy a change of pace. This is absolutely 100% resonating, guys. If you need to rewind or something, or if you want to, listen to this again, this message again, it's just really powerful. For what is divinely destined for you to manifest through her grace. You shall enjoy a change of pace and a release from intensity. Open your heart to the beginnings of a golden era. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful and really resonates. The message from Mother Goddess Kali, guys. If you wanna start working with Goddess Kali to heal this trauma, she will help you. Both men and female, both male and female. When I call her in, if I do work with her, I usually like to call in her divine counterpart as well. Leave an offering for him. I do leave her a lotus. I leave her a hibiscus. I leave her hibiscus tea, lotus leaves. Really, you can go online and see, you definitely give water, definitely give some type of flower or something that is special to her. Okay, you can Google her and research her. And then I leave something for her divine counterpart too. Like an elephant figure represents her husband, okay? And she will help you. She will guide you. It might seem a little intense at first because she's she's a dark goddess and she is a very strict mother, but she is very loving and very sweet, and she will definitely help you heal on your journey. Much love and light to you, Scorpio and Cross Watcher. Please let me know in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Many blessings. Bye.